Hey duckies. So I was talking to one of my friends yesterday. His name is Jesse. He's one of my favorite people, which is really strange because when I first met him, I definitely thought that that wouldn't be a thing. So anyways, I was talking to Jesse, and like most of my conversations with this kid, we were talking about art. Because I don't know most of the people that are watching these videos, and I haven't really posted anything that really talks about who I am, gives any information about me at all, except for that I'm in Japan and I'm a student and I'm a nerd. You guys don't know that I really am an artist. I am currently in college or university for creative writing. I want to be a writer. I mainly write scripts and novels. I have diverted from that to do journalism and poetry and all that jazz. I also am a visual artist. I dabble in photography, I paint, I sketch. I was in theater, musical and straight plays for 13 years. I was in choir for 4, and now I'm doing this vlogging thing, which I definitely consider a work of art. It takes a lot of effort and knowing your stuff to make these things. So I would definitely consider myself an artist. So anyways, I was talking to Jesse, who is also an artist. He primarily writes scripts. He was telling me about how he was freaking out because he had writer's block and he was searching for inspiration. He was on a deadline to finish his project because he wanted to finish it by the time I got back to the US. I told him, why rush, man? Time is a luxury. Take advantage of it. And he said, if I want to be a professional writer, I need to get used to deadlines. And that just really got me thinking about my own work, my own art. And you know, lately I've been a little scared about my art. It's a little hard to keep up with writing or painting or doing any of your art when you're not getting paid for it or it's not been assigned to you for a class. A lot of the time life gets in the way. It's hard to continue to make art and make time for art when you have homework assignments and you have social events you have to go to for your honors program, or you have tests to take, or you're stressing out because you haven't worked out enough, or you're struggling to have enough money to eat and pay for school, and you are dealing with things like depression or anxiety or battling an eating disorder, or fighting with a family member or a friend and trying to keep those connections and also make new connections, and life just kind of gets in the way sometimes. And that's definitely been the case for me. I used to be able to hit out a 90,000 word manuscript in 2 months, and I've been working on a novella that I only want to be 30,000 words for the past 3 months, and I'm struggling. I haven't touched the trilogy that I started last March since November. I have a graphic novel script that I'm working on that still needs developing and still needs, you know, the sketches and storyboarding done. I have a play that I need to be sending out to agents and producers. I haven't painted or made any quality visual art in forever. I haven't been on stage in a year, and I'm scared. I don't want to lose my art. My art is who I am. My art is what connects me to the world and lets me know life is worth living. I don't want to lose my art because it's what I love more than anything. It's what revives me. It's what makes me feel human. But in the process of being human and living life, I'm beginning to lose it. I'll get through this. I know I will. I always come back to my art. But it's a little terrifying when you're beginning to disconnect from something that's meant so much to you. For any other artists that are out there experiencing this, I understand what you're going through, but we just gotta keep trying. We just gotta keep reminding ourselves that art is a part of life too, and we should definitely make time for it. Thanks for watching all of my videos, despite them being sporadic and not having much connection to the person making them. I appreciate your views. And also, sorry I never look at the actual camera. I don't know, I feel a little uncomfortable. I like seeing my face and making sure it doesn't look weird. See you next time. Thanks for listening to my existential crisis.